Hello, hello, hello. Mary Lou Andre back again with another edition of Beyond Dressing Well Live. And tonight our topic is all about jumpsuits. I have my brand new jumpsuit on. I have lots of show and tell for you all, but this is going to be a really fun one. A couple of announcements before we kick things off. As you all know, we are getting ready for fall here at Dressing Well, and I'm not here to say that summer's over. It certainly isn't, but the best fashionistas that we know, we happen to work with many of them, are definitely getting organized for the season ahead. So if you are somebody that wants to figure out that seasonal shopping game, seasonal shopping transition, fall transition once and for all, we find that it is the trickiest, most challenging time of year to dress, whether it's spring to summer or summer to fall. We invite you to our next session of 90 Days to Stellar Style. We have two fall sessions. The first one is kicking off on Monday night, August 15th. We were going to run it on Wednesdays from 12 to 1, but due to popular demand, many of the people that have already enrolled said that evenings were better for them. We have shifted it back to our standard time, which is Monday nights from 6 to 7. So that is kicking off in less than 2 weeks. Again, August 15th. If you'd like to find out more about that program, jump on my calendar, jump on Sarah's calendar. Sarah will get her calendar and my calendar up in the links in the program, in the comments, and we'd be happy to talk you through that. And a special welcome to Charlotte joined this week, who's my other folks that joins. We had Charlotte, Melissa, and Michelle join this week. So welcome to them. And we still have room for the August program. And the second fall program, we're calling that mid-fall. That one kicks off on Monday, October 10th. So wanted to share that with all of you. I also, full disclosure, came up from the Cape just a couple of hours ago and realized that I didn't have my makeup with me. I was texting with Sarah and telling her that I didn't have my makeup. So I hope my makeup's okay. And it was actually pretty funny because I didn't have my favorite products, but I have plenty of products, believe me. But I was using some of my lipstick on my cheeks, so I was just laughing that it really does, when you get focused on pulling yourself together, there's many different tools that you can use. But next week, I am thrilled to be able to stay down the Cape for the whole week because our live next week will be in Chatham with the amazing Lori Gomes. She has invited me to come into their new store. She and her husband, Michael, run Island Pursuit, and they have a new location in Chatham, and Lori's invited me in to do a little shopping. So I'm going to get down there early, poke around, and pull together some of the things that are catching my eye at the store, and I'll be sure to pull things for different sizes, ages, shapes, vibes, and we will have another rocking good time with Lori. For those of you that may have missed it, she was on the program in June, and we did an interview. I interviewed Lori on a lot of the stories behind the brands. If you missed that one, it's definitely worth catching. The replays are always in the group. Couple other announcements. I am delighted to share that Coastal Grandma Style, which we did 2 weeks ago, has over 1,000 views on YouTube and Facebook. So you guys really love that. If you have other ideas for programs, please let me know. That one came to me through my niece, but I'm always listening. And our last week's program, Let's Bust Some Style Myths, also is growing with the number of views and likes, and we just love that kind of feedback. So if you have friends that you think might be interested in our type of style advisory, please ask them to join the group. We are here to share and, again, help all of you with everyday style made easy. And the last announcement that I wanted to make is my lovely and amazing neighbor, Leslie Fawcett at the Cape. Some of you have been following her journey with me. I've been posting pictures of her adorable daughter, Grace, who's my buddy, and her son, Tommy, is my other buddy. The Fawcett family got amazing news yesterday. Leslie is in remission. So Leslie has been battling some lymphoma, and she is just my hero. I spent the weekend with her, and it was like time hadn't even changed anything. We were on the beach, and she is just remarkable in every way. So Leslie, I just wanted to give you a really special shout out tonight. Okay, so let's move on. We have a lot to cover with this very fun topic. So this trend started catching my eye back in January when I was down in Miami. So those of you that have been around for a while, I went to Miami to the Patriots game with my husband for his birthday and did a little shopping. We actually did a whole program on Miami style. But I started when I was over at the mall and a lot of the street style that I was looking. There was just so many women wearing these like billowy one-piece jumpsuits. A lot of them had sneakers on, and a lot of them were really casual. So that really caught my eye. And then when I came home, the first thing that I bought new, I'm a real jumpsuit girl, have always been. I saw this little kind of loungewear jumpsuit to your group. I'm not sure when the link is. I hope you guys can see me. I see 14 people on the call, but I'm getting some text messages that they can't. So Sarah, can you just send me a message if you're on so that I can make sure everybody can hear me? But I saw this adorable little jersey jumpsuit from a company named Peach that we sell from, and I thought, this is really like loungewear. So I scooped this up, and I've been wearing it almost like pajamas at the Cape in early spring. So the first trend that I wanted to share, and what makes this so new, is we have a new blog up on our website called Jumping for Jumpsuits, 5 Ways to Jump in the Trend for Yourself. So if you haven't seen it, please go on our website, dressingwell.com. Sarah did an amazing job getting the pictures in. It's just such a great fun read. But I literally whipped it up in like 2 seconds. I usually write them, then Sarah goes in and does the photos, and then our awesome web person, Sabina, polishes it all up. But the first tip was, if you like the trend and you want to mix it up a little bit, the first thing I would say is buy styles that you can be comfortable in. So these jersey knits, very soft. I've seen terry cloth. And the other one that I've seen is, I saw it, I think it was in People magazine, probably back in March or April, J-Lo coming and going from the gym. So she had her workout gear underneath, and then she had her sneakers, and she had a jumpsuit. And of course it's J-Lo, so she looked amazing and everything. But if I recalled, like the straps on hers were kind of braided and twisted. It was very billowy. And again, it's just a great post-workout look if that's something that you're into. So give your tracksuits a break. Give your loungewear a break this summer into early fall, and adopt some of these new, comfortable, billowy, easy to get on. We'll talk about some tips on how to get in and out of a jumpsuit. I know we've already had some questions when the blog went up earlier this week. People are already asking questions. But one of the jumpsuits that I bought this year, and I bought this when I was down in Florida. Some of you guys have seen this because I think I even did a post on it. But this was when I just, I started seeing the trend in January. I was reading People magazine, and I saw a lot of the celebrities out in California. And then I was waiting for pizza down in Sarasota, and I jumped into this little tiny boutique, and I fell in love with this jumpsuit, which I am just wearing to pieces. And those of you who know how I commute all summer from Needham to the Cape, one of my routines is when I turn the computer off here, I usually head to the Cape late at night, whether it's Thursday night or Friday night, but I miss the traffic. I usually take a shower, and every weekend I wear this to the Cape. And when I came off Cape today, stayed a little bit later, had a friend over last night, I did the same thing. I took a shower and slipped this on. Now, I was able to get my sports bra, like what I wear when I do yoga, I can get on underneath this. So that's tip number one, again, are these lightweight, billowy, really easy to get on, easy to get off. I even wear this out on the boat. I wear this walking my dog. This thing is going to have to write me a check. The other reason I really like it is because of the black and white. It hides. It's actually got a little bit of navy blue in it too, which I really like. But if I spill something on it, it's not going to show up the way that something white. This is another casual jumpsuit look that I got this year. This I actually treat more as a bathing suit cover up, but I get one spot on this and I'm dead in the water. When you have a print, especially when you're wearing something like lounge, treating it as lounge wear, really casual, travel, that's what I like to do. The other thing about this is, those of you that know that my mom washes all my whites in the summer. She lives across the street from me, and I just drop off my whites because she just has a knack for getting whites out. And I have my washing machine usually has boy clothes in it. But what I did is I actually put it over a hanger to let it dry, and I got these marks in it. So I like to hang jumpsuits on a clippy hanger. And when I wash this, going forward, I'm either going to line dry it. I have a steamer. Those of you that don't have a steamer, you can get them at Bed Bath Beyond. I'm going to steam this, and these wrinkles will go right out. But this is a new acquisition this year. The one I just showed you, this little number. That's what I mean about the get comfy and just jump into the style. Number two is they are great as a sundress alternative. So we usually call sundresses onesies because it's one piece and you're ready to go. But jumpsuits actually mock a onesie even more. So if you're going to a lot of parties, weddings, if you're just, your day wear needs a little bit of a pop, sundresses and so many different fabrics will really make you wear the trend, will help you wear the trend well too. And what do I have to show you in that category? I also went, you know me, I hit the store on the way up from the Cape. I went to Athleta, how do you say that? Athleta. And this is how big the trend is. This is, again, a fall. I love this color for fall, but this has got that elastic waist with a tie, and they were showing this with workout attire underneath it. So sneakers, if you like more of a crop leg, you could definitely shorten this, but that I also wanted to show you as this is that, get comfortable post-workout, everyday athleisure wear turned into a jumpsuit. And then I also ran into Anthropologie because I was in Dedham, and Anthropologie, these two stores are right next to one another. And Anthropologie, I knew would have some good jumpsuits, and it didn't disappoint. One of the things in our philosophy, and a lot of you that have been on these shows for a while definitely get this, is when you get focused on updating an area of your wardrobe with a new trend, you can literally go store to store to store and just see what they have. So if you're someone that likes Chico's, if you're somebody like Anthropologie, Athleta, you can just go in and that's what I did today. And I'm seeing somebody say orange is very fall. Yes, it is. But if you put it with white, Pat, it makes it definitely more August. So for this, my handy dandy white denim jacket, which I got to admit is not getting that much wear yet because it's been so hot, but I love a denim jacket. I love some of these scarves, and to really help keep the look August as we head into fall, if that makes sense. Also, if you're somebody that has some, I like jumpsuits when they have details like the elastic, you can kind of manipulate how they fit. So if you're holding some weight through here, these details like the elastic waist and the tie waist give you some room to manipulate that. So I wanted to show you that. And when we're talking about And how cute is this? I just threw it on to see if it fit. I absolutely love this. There's another trend in the fall for more, not quite jumpsuits. Oh, what's the other trend that I saw today? Oh, it's escaping me. It's very similar to this. They're more, oh my goodness, Sarah, help me out. This is a jumpsuit. It's definitely one piece. It's more utilitarian. What are they called? It'll come to me. But I thought this one with the pockets in the back and the straps and the color, this will go into fall a little bit more. I can wear it now. It's really lightweight. It was also half price. But some of the other ones that I have, especially the white one, is going to be going away at the end of August. So I wanted to show you that. Number 3 on our list when we're talking about how to incorporate this well. Hello, Nancy. Hello, Karen. I see you guys popping in there. I couldn't see anybody on the screen for a long time. And hello, Pat Kelly. Pat Kelly is in our current 90 days to Stellar Style. So hi, Pat. I hope you're enjoying that program. And yes, Sarah is texting me overalls. Thank you, Sarah. Overalls are going to be huge for fall. So I'm jumping into the jumpsuit trend. I don't think I'm going to be doing the overall trend, although, you know, some of them are just so cute when you put the right boots and the right layering pieces. But you're seeing a lot of utilitarian looks out there. And again, the overalls and the jumpsuits allow you to incorporate that trend pretty well. So tip number 3 when we're talking about jumpsuits and how to incorporate this trend in a way that might mirror your life, your style preferences, is I have done this for a long time. I love to wear a jumpsuit instead of a dress to a wedding. I'm definitely a pants girl, and I just love the way that the jumpsuit really accentuates my legs. You know, in the summertime, I'm Irish, I don't get super tan, so I love using a jumpsuit any time of year, but especially in the summer, as a really cool alternative to a dress for evening attire. And there's jumpsuits look great in every color. The one that I have on, I just picked this up. I wore it to a luncheon that we hosted for some of our clients a couple weeks ago. So I love jumpsuits, and they do come in all different patterns and colors. But for me, there's nothing like a black jumpsuit after 5. It definitely is slimming, and it's dramatic. It can be edgy when it's all black. You can do really trendy earrings and different accessories. So I just love that. And one of the looks that I wanted to show you is I think I've shown this on the show before, but this is a really beautiful designer piece that I've had in my wardrobe for a really long time. And when I wear this with black pants, it looks like a jumpsuit. So some of you that have, when you're really short-waisted, sometimes it's really hard to pull off a jumpsuit. But you can manipulate and create the look with pieces like this. Now, I wore this past June to a graduation event that I had with my kids, and I wore skinny white pants with it, and you know, updated it with these shoes with the plastic heel, and it looked really, really nice, and it felt like a jumpsuit. The other trend that I'm seeing with the jumpsuits are these rope sandals, especially like something I saw on one of the celebrities and something that I read online. They had, when they're knotted, a lot of them you're seeing with like knots at the jumpsuit has a lot of knotting at the straps. So when you connect it with some of these knotted shoes, which are everywhere, they even come in a flat slide. It just pulls the whole look together. And the only bummer about the outfit I have on, which is very dressy, again, I wore it to a very dressy lunch. I posted a picture of me in it in the Facebook group a little while ago. Thank you to my friend Ann who took the picture. I had these shoes, and I wish that I had worn these shoes with this outfit. I ended up going with my Tory Burch. I was in a rush. The story of my life in the summer, going back and forth from work, and the cape is hectic with my clothes. Try to keep it together, but oh, I was so bummed when I remembered. I think I was probably laying in bed that night saying, oh darn, I missed it. I should have worn these shoes. But to me, there's nothing like chocolate brown and white in the summertime, especially with my color. And I just found this. I was gonna wear it tonight, but it's way too hot. But I found this at a consignment store. And those of you that, again, have been watching this show for a while, you know that I love brown leather. And this is a jumpsuit. And it just happens to fit me great. And again, with the belt, it gives me a little bit of wiggle room in terms of if I'm up or down a few pounds. So I wanted to show you that. And for me, this is going to be, I'm going to wear this. I have I'm going away with my husband in early September up to Vermont to a retreat for his company. And I'm definitely going to wear this. I actually can't wait. And I might even do the white after Labor Day, but I'll do it. I would probably be, if it's really warm, I'll be able to get away with it because of the brown leather, if that makes sense. And I'll put some really warm jewelry, gold jewelry, and I'll call it a day. But I wanted to wear this tonight, but it was just too hot. So I wore this outfit. I know Sarah really likes it. I had this outfit on when I was with Sarah at that event. And again, it's lightweight and it's a little bit different in the summer than the standard dress. Tip number 4, and I've already kind of covered this, is get a leg up. So if you are a pant girl, and I definitely am for a number of reasons. First of all, they just look good on me. And second of all, I don't like to wear nylons. I'm like a boot and tight girl once the weather changes. But in the summertime, the spring and the fall, I love the coverage that they give me. You can go cropped with a jumpsuit, or you can go long. The choices are yours. And when you are figuring out the whole look, if like the one that I have on, this definitely looks better with a little bit of a heel because there's so much fabric here. But some of the others that I've showed you look just fine with a flat because they're a little bit shorter. And the last thing I wanted to share is there's just so many ways to flatter your figure with a jumpsuit. You pick out what you love about yourself. You can go backless. You can go one shoulder. You can go like this one is a really lightweight that I've had for a while. It's a little big on me. It never looks great because it's a little bit too big, but it's a sleeveless. It's definitely a hot night in the city look. And again, with the a little white jean jacket. And the other thing I do with this, because it is a little bit too big, because it has this overlay, I often hike it up and put a belt under there so that I can wear flats with it and the whole look looks better. But the other thing about, what else can I say about jumpsuits is they just beg to be accessorized. A lot of times, they're all one color often. Like this one. This is one that's been in my wardrobe a long time. I wore this a ton, maybe 3 or 4 years ago. This is another Anthropologie find. And as I think it was Pat said, I definitely look for colors in August that I could also wear into fall. So I love that it's got this little ruching here. I can put a belt on it and cover it up completely and give it another look. With the V-neck, I definitely had my seamstress put a hook and eye in here. I think I need to get it fixed. It's not working that well. But I love just how lightweight. Again, they're giving me a little bit of coverage with my legs that I really like. And the V-neck, really flattering. Some of them have, these flyaway sleeves are flattering if you don't like to do sleeveless. And you can always use, like for this guy, this little guy that I'm just getting a ton of wear out of this. I love, putting on this little scarf with that. Now, a couple of the questions that came in, let's talk about the how do you wear them if you can't zip them. I'm falling out of this one. How do you wear them if you can't zip them? So if you don't have somebody at home, like tonight, I didn't have anybody here with me to help me get in my jumpsuit, and there's a zipper down the back. So when I get in it, I zip it up as far as I can, and then I pull it. And it's tricky, not gonna lie. And as we age, it's often not easy to be doing this. So I had a client, this is really funny, and she had a jumpsuit, and she's like, how many, it looks so great on her, and she was going to an event down in Newport. And I told her, I said, just bring a scarf and don't zip it all the way. And if you have a scarf on with it, then ask one of your girlfriends or go in the bathroom and ask a nice person to zip it for you. And then I said, before you go home, go back in the bathroom and ask another nice person to unzip it enough and put the scarf back on so no one can tell, and then go home and get out of it. So that was my one tip. I went to a wedding last year with one of my favorite jumpsuits. I don't have it here with me, it's at the Cape. But I had a really good friend with me, and we were just joking. Every time I went to the bathroom, I took her with me. So it's definitely, the devil is in the details. You have to do what's comfortable for you. But if you like the look, I have seen, just because I've been on a jumpsuit mission, getting ready for our blog, getting ready for this program, there are plenty that you can literally, I'm showing you all mine. This one, this is like nothing. You just put it on. It's so lightweight, and again, it's wide and billowy. Doesn't give you that problem. But definitely if you're somebody that is worried about that, maybe it's not the look for you. I've seen side zip, so there's definitely ways around it, but my best trick is the girlfriend trick and the scarf trick, just so that you can get in and out of it. I hope that helps a couple of you. Hello, Janet. I see you in there too. Hello, Sarah, of course. And I'm seeing Amy. And I'm seeing any ideas for, let me come real close to read the screen. Any ideas for, let me put my glasses on, for statement belts to dress up a black pantsuit? Absolutely. Glad you asked. So this is one of my favorite belts. Could not live without this belt. This is from BCBG. Get a lot of my belts from there. When I'm showing you this, so pretend this is a jumpsuit. Yeah, putting this belt here, and then I wore these really cool earrings because they connect to the belt, and I wore a fun cuff, and I was ready to go. There's something about cuffs that really accent a jumpsuit. I don't know what it is, but they just accent it well. The other accessory that I love with a jumpsuit is a crossbody bag. So see how this is, this one that I have on is kind of crossing my body. I put the picture in I just posted it about an hour or two ago. I have on a black, orange, and purple jumpsuit, and I have a crossbody black bag with it. And because it's a V-neck, and that's one of my really good silhouettes, you can see most of my jumpsuits have this V. I also like a little jeweled neck too. That is, the crossbody bags go really well with that. So the scarves, the belts, the shoes, again, jumpsuits are just begging to be accessorized in a really fun way. So I put these white earrings. Got these at J. Crew. I think I bought them in Florida. And again, there was just something playful about the big earrings and the no necklace. When I wore this into Boston, I had on a really statement necklace, gold with matching earrings, and it looked a little bit more city. And so it's all like, where are you going? Is it a wedding? Is it a destination wedding? Is it just out to dinner? This is the time of year to have fun with your clothes. If the summer does not last very long, it's time to experiment with colors and prints and fun jewelry. Like, I've never even worn these I think I've worn these once, and I've got them back on today. Okay, so I think we were talking about the bathroom issue, the zipping it issue. Some tall women can really wear a bodysuit, can really wear a jumpsuit well. If you're on the short side, the petite side, there's definitely jumpsuits that are made for petites, so start your search there. I often see a lot of petite jumpsuits in stores like Macy's and Nordstrom, for instance. Sometimes can get lucky at an Ann Taylor loft. And then if you're short, there's a lot you can do with belts and rolling to make the look your own if they're too long. But there's something about the jumpsuit that was pretty much created for women that are tall. I'm not very tall, but I know how to work the proportions, the earrings, the shoes, the different heels to make the whole thing flow. If you're someone that likes this look and you are on the shorter side, doing a cropped with flats could be the way to go. If you're really tall, like I have a client that's super tall, and when she puts on a jumpsuit, I put really high heels on her because the whole look just wants to be tall. So I hope that that helps. You know that Sarah and I offer anyone in this community a complimentary 20-minute style call. Get on our calendars. If you have questions about this trend that you want us to help you with, we are happy to share time with you, and you can also always book time on our calendars. Sarah, I'm sure, is putting them up in the chat. So the only other thing I have here to show you guys is this is really funny. So this utilitarian trend, it's not really my look. I did see one at Anthropology, but I didn't buy it. When I first started my company, like 100,000 years ago, I was in my garage. I was taking everybody's donations to the point where my husband was just like, you have to stop doing this. We couldn't even get in the garage because there was so many clothes in there. And he bought me, and this is from WearGuard, believe it or not. He bought me this outfit because he was like, you're in there and it's so dirty and we've got to move this out. So he had put, as a joke, he put organization by design here. And I remember wearing this, not very much, but I remember one time rolling it up, putting sneakers, and I'm laughing because this is what the kids are all wearing. But if you can see that, it says Tim. My husband, this was some kind of costume for my son Tim over the years. So I do repurpose so many things. I hold on to things that I love. This certainly had a memory, and I cracked up when I was looking through my clothing areas today to come up with some of these show and tells, and there this was. I hadn't seen it in a long time, and I'm telling you, if I put a cool belt on it and put platform sneakers, put the collar up, and put an earring, I'd be trending for sure, because this is what is coming in for fall. A lot of these utilitarian type looks along with the overalls. So I think I'm coming up on 7:30. That is my talk on jumpsuits. I hope 1, 2, maybe 3, 4, 5 of these tips resonated with you, helped you think a little bit differently about your own wardrobe. And again, we are enrolling in 90 Days to Stellar Style. I am at my desk all day tomorrow. I'm always at my desk on Thursdays. Happy to talk to anybody. That kicks off on Monday, August 6th, and the team, Kathy, Jen, and Sarah, are ready to rock your transitional wardrobe. We have a proven methodology, and we always sprinkle in a seasonal twist in that program. So, again, thank you all for tuning in. When you show up, we show up, and I hope that this program on jumpsuits got you guys jumping for joy, looking at your closet differently, and maybe ordering 1 or 2 of these fun ideas. Okay, we'll see you again next week. We will be in Chatham. Please mark your calendar, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I will be with Lori Gomes, who is hosting the show at her beautiful store, Island Pursuit, in Chatham, Massachusetts. Okay, everyone, I'll see you guys next week. Take it easy. See you later. Bye-bye.